Hello students, let's read this question. Find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of perfect square so obtained. So let's start the solution. So first number we have is 402. So let's solve it using the division method. So we have making the pair first, then 4 is perfect square of 2. So 4 subtracted from 4, we will get 0, 0, 2. Now here we have 4. Now it can't be further divided. That means we must subtract 2 from 402 to get a perfect square. So we can say that the new number is 402 minus 2, which is 400. So now L taking the solving the 400 by division method by making pair. So we have 2 as perfect square 4, which will give us 0. We have here 4. Now taking 0 and 0 and here also 0. So we get finally that under root of 400 give us the perfect square as 20. So we have subtracted 2 and we get the perfect square of 400 as 20. Now move on to the second one, which is 1989. Now solving it from division method by making pair, we have 16, which is perfect square of 4. Subtracting this, we get 389. Here we have 2 times 4, which is 8. And if we take 4, we get 336. Subtracting this, we get 53. So for making it perfect square, we must subtract for the new number, we must subtract 1989. We must subtract 53 from 1989. We will get the new number as 1936. Now solving the 1936 using the division method by making pair. So again we have 4 having perfect square of 16. Subtracting this, we get 336, and here we get 8. So if we take 4 and quotient as 4, we get 336 complete, and if we subtract, we get remainder 0. That means under root of 1936 will give us the value as 44. So we get perfect square by subtracting 53 from 1989. So move on to the third one, which is 3250. So again using the division method making pairs, we can subtract it by 25, which is perfect square of 5. Subtracting this, we get 750. Here we get 10. So if we take 7 here and in quotient, we get 749. And if we subtract this, we get 1. We get 1 as remainder. So that means the new number will be for making 3250 as perfect square, we have to subtract 1 from 3250. So the new number will be 3249, which should be perfect square. So let's check 3249 from division method by making pair. If we subtract it by 25, which is the square of 5, we get 749. Here we get 10. If we take 7 as quotient, this will be 749. Subtracting this, we get remainder 0. That means under root of 3249 will give us the value as 57, which is a perfect square. So we get this number by subtracting 3250 from 1. So move on to the fourth one, that is 825. So again, by using the division method and making pair, we can subtract it by 4, which is square of 2. This will be 425. So here we have 4. If we take 8 and quotient as 8, this will be 384. If we subtract this, we get 41. That means for making the perfect square, the new number will be 825 minus 41. That will give us the number as 784. So the new number will be 784. Let's make the pair. And by division method, we can subtract it by 4, which is perfect square of 2. So subtracting this, we get 384. Here we get 4. If we take 8 as quotient and 48, multiplying this, we get 384. Subtracting this, we get remainder 0. That means under root of 784 will give us the value as perfect square as 28. That means if we subtract 41 from 825, we get perfect square. Now move on to the fifth one, which is 4000. So again, making pairs and applying the division method, we can subtract this from 36. So this will give us 400, and 36 is 6 square, and here we get 12. And if we take 3 as quotient, this will be 369. Subtracting this, we get 31. That means the new number we have to subtract 31 from 4000 to get the perfect square, which is 3969. Let's check for 3969. Making pair. So this can be subtract from 36, which is perfect square of 6. So we get 369. Here we have 2 times 6, which is 12. And if we take 3 here and 3 here, 3 times 123 is 369. Subtracting this, we get remainder 0. That means under root of 3969 will give us the value as 63, which is a perfect square. So 3969, which is a perfect square of 63, comes out when 31 is subtracted from 4000. So we have found out the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers. so that we get the perfect square. And after getting the perfect square number, we have found out its square root. So hope you understand it well. Thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.